Hello, boys, girls, at Tech 19. Finally, this one's back. Like, I'm so sorry. I had, school and stuff, and I could only do what ifs, occasionally, but now I found a good system to work with it. Anyway, so, where we last left off, right? So, USJ happened, Izuku's healed, nothing out of the ordinary, besides him getting a few memories of a blue-haired person. But that's fine. Also, a white-haired person. But that's also fine, because they're happy memories. Mario Kart, gifts, birthdays, days at the park, at the USJ, Universal Japan, I mean. Anyway, so, Izuku wakes up and it's been a little bit, in the sense that it's time for the USJ. And, well, Izuku's been off for a week from the injuries. He's improved a little bit. But anyways, you don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about the sports festival. Yes. Izuku just goes in there without wearing glasses, because if he does, his quirk won't work. Anyways. First one. The race. Izuku begins to run, managing to break out of the ice that Shoto put up because ice. Izuku's running. He dodges a few one-pointers, using a little bit of over one and with the little amount that he can control, 1%, manages to break one of them. Just about barely, he managed to knock off one of their arms. But with that, Izuku picks up one of the side pieces and just runs, thinking, this will be useful, mainly to block others who are trying to hit me. Yes. Now, I wonder, how much longer is this thing? Like a goddamn hour later. I have been on this thing for an hour. Oh, looks like they're coming up on the minefields. Any words, Shoto? As you see, he's castrated, so he can't say anything, so I can say whatever I want. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. Oh well, anyways. Izuku is, he looks around, seeing that some mines haven't been, blown up at the beginning, and he begins to dig. He thinks, okay, small explosions plus smaller explosions all come together equals big explosion. With this thing to protect me from the debris, it will send me flying through the air, shooting me into first place, hopefully. This could either go exactly as I planned, or horribly disfigure me. Welp, YOLO. Christ, I hate these old memes that are stuck in my head. As he proceeds to, jump onto the mines and fly through the air. As he is smiling throughout the entire experience, thinking, I'm soaring like a bird. And as he plummets towards the ground, he thinks, uh-oh, I did not think this through. What are the odds of me landing safely? 3%? Welp, I'm dead. Anyways, he quickly thinks on his feet and proceeds to twirl around and smacks the ground with his shield arm thing. As he proceeds to book it. And he gets first place, which he is grateful for. Now time for the cavalry battle. I'm basically just going to speedrun this one because it's honestly going on pretty fast. Izuku looks people directly in the eye and, during the cavalry battle and just tells them to protect him. And the teams do. They also pass him their headbands. And he wins, keeping first place, and due to the oversight of his ability, he wins and gains first place again. And now it's time for the battle portion of the sports festival. Izuku declares that he will not use his mind control quirk, as he deems it as unfair to strip people of their free will, but he does and will use it in order to commit funny acts. For example, making one of his opponents do the chicken dance. Anyways, first match, Shinzo. Shinzo spouts out all of this BS about how he, not BS, but like emotions that he felt about having a villainous quirk, and Izuku agrees with him to an extent. The only difference is Izuku managed to get something that would be considered a heroic quirk, a flashy quirk, while Shinzo was stuck with his. And Izuku proceeds to yell out that it doesn't matter what your quirk is, you're still a human being. It doesn't matter whether or not your quirk is villainous, because you get to decide who you are, what you are. No one can take that away from you. You know, no matter how much they try. I mean, seriously, I nearly got my eyes gouged out because of my quirk. Believe me, that's a whole nother discussion with my therapist. Wait, you go to therapy? Who doesn't? Have you seen the society? Anyways, so, should we begin fighting? And I'm sorry for my outburst. Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Izuku sucker punches him and Shinzo is knocked out. Huh. I win. Cheap shot. I'm sorry, we were having a fight, and you decided to spout out about emotions and stuff, and I kind of broke a little bit. Fair enough. Next up, Shoto Todoroki. How will this go, I wonder? Okay, so anyways, Izuku encounters Endeavor, and Endeavor asks him to use his quirk on Shoto in order to force him to use his fire. Deku does not want that. He's pissed. He angry. And he proceeds to say in response to Endeavor, "Go to hell." Forcing someone to use something that they don't want to, that they view as a curse, is just cruel. Whatever. I'm gonna hate myself after this. Okay. Well, anyways, Izuku starts to walk towards the ring. Well, arena. He's faced with Todoroki. Shoto Todoroki. Quirk, icy hot, or fire and ice. Half and half. Father. Endeavor. Has 3 siblings. One of them are dead. He won't use his fire. Why am I mad? Why am I pissed? Shoto throws the wall of ice towards Izuku. Deku flicks it away. His finger is somewhat intact, just a little bit strained. He runs towards Shoto, not saying a word. He throws another wall of ice. Over and over again, Izuku manages to break it. And without using his quirk, once Izuku gets close enough, he smacks him right across the face. Ow! Hold on, we're supposed to be using our quirks. Izuku looks Todoroki dead in the eyes as he utters one command. Use it! No! No, 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 no! Somehow, some way, Todoroki fights against Izuku's quirk. He's so goddamn stubborn that he won't even use it. Not even once. Izuku says, use it. Why deny a part of yourself? Do you know what I would do to be born with a different quirk? Or hell, even be quirkless? I felt that way for so many years. Feeling like my entire being was a curse. I got my eyes nearly clawed out. I was reprimanded for things I didn't even do. So many times I was put down, to the point where I thought of villainy, to the point where I just wanted it to end. Why? Because I would rather die than ever have to be a part of him. To ever accept that I am a part of him. But you're not. You're Shoto Todoroki. Your quirk is different. Your singular quirk. Icy hot, I think. Or ice and fire. I can't remember. That is what you are. Your quirk is a part of you. You have to accept that sooner or later. And if you don't, you've just been denying a part of yourself. Right. You know what? You're absolutely right. I don't know whether or not it's your quirk or anything, but god damn it, I am fired up. Was that your attempt at a stupid pun? Shut up. As they rush towards each other, Rishoto with his flames and Izuku with his punching. They have an amazing clash. As the dust clears, Izuku is still standing in the ring, with Shoto barely clinging on there with some ice. And Deku just drop kicks him. I don't know what you expect. Like, it's a fight. Woo! Stay down! And, after that, Izuku faces against Katsuki Bakugo. I don't know what to say. Deku wrecks his shit. Like, just a single punch is enough for that with all for one behind. I mean, one for all behind it. See what Alexander Dumas. Oh, finally done with that part. After that, Izuku just leaves. Like, he doesn't accept the medal or anything. Like, he's just overwhelmed at this point. He's used his quirk to try and help someone who faced a similar dilemma to him, who hated a part of them. And Izuku just... something's happening. He feels a ringing in his head. He runs towards the only place where he feels safe, where he goes when he's having troubles. It's, a grave. His friend's grave. He stops by it and just pays his respects and hangs out there for a little bit. as the gravesite says, here lies Tenko Shimura. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. Okay, bye!